Haute Tension. High Tension. French film. 2003 is up next.
French with subtitles.
Directed by Alexandre Aja. Aja? A-J-A? I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
Stars Cécile de France, Maïwenn, one word name, Maïwenn, and Philippe Nahon. 1 hour, 31 minutes. And this one has an Amazon link.
And before we begin here, I'd like to say don't give the ending away.
We're going to give the ending away. So let me say here, you may want to pause the podcast.
Yeah, don't ruin it for anybody.
This one, this one.
I went into it ruined. Somebody had ruined it. Somebody online had, I just casually came across.
And I had never seen it before, didn't know anything, and was not spoiled.
The ending is...
I thought it was much better not knowing.
Yeah. And I knew, and I think I would have enjoyed it more.
So this is the last movie we're going to cover in this week's episode. So pause and come back later on if you have not seen it. Mm-hmm. Don't listen if you have not seen it.
If you've not been soiled, really go into this one blind.
Yeah. An injured girl limps through the forest as the credits roll. Her name is Marie, and she's dreaming, actually. Marie and Alexia are driving along, and Marie explains that what we just saw was a dream. So that didn't happen.
Yeah.
They're going to spend some time in the country to study away from the city at Alexia's parents' house. Then we cut away, and we see a man in a dirty old man in a dirty old van, getting pleasured by a woman. You see the hair going up and down and up and down.
And he's doing the hot talk, baby, yeah.
Then he finishes up, reaches down, grabs her by the hair, and drops her severed head out the window.
Yeah, he was literally getting head from her, yeah.
You went there. Okay.
I went there. Yeah. But really effectively filmed because you don't know that at first.
No, it looks like there's somebody down there. And you see the back of their head and they're doing their thing. And it looked normal until it wasn't.
And that's the closest thing to humor in this movie.
Yeah, there's nothing funny in this movie.
I noted gruesome, shocking, and humorless. Well,
praise.
Well, it is, yeah. A lot of these are done, kind of tongue-in-cheek, or there's some humor thrown in and stuff. It's really grim.
We both laughed at this one scene, but that is it.
Yeah.
So the girls arrive at the house. Alexia's dad lets them in, and they meet Tom, Alexia's little brother. They talk about boys for a bit, and then finally head off to bed. The man in the truck drives up and rings the doorbell. Dad answers and gets stabbed in the head.
I told him, don't do it. Don't answer.
He doesn't die, though. He just bleeds and yells a lot.
Yeah.
The family dog gets it next. Yes, the dog dies.
Yeah.
But not at the end, almost first.
Mm-hmm.
Mother comes down the stairs to see what's going on, and she's attacked too. Oh, and the father, in the meantime, has been killed in a very creative kind of way.
And bloody. A lot of blood.
All the deaths in this are pretty creative.
Yeah, pretty creative.
If you like the gore, this isn't good.
Very juicy, yeah.
Marie hears all this and tries to climb out the window. She then struggles to find a working phone jack to plug into. Meanwhile, the killer starts up the stairs. She hides under the bed and he passes her by. Actually, he lifts up the corner of the mattress and there's nothing down there. And she's hiding way over on the other side.
Yeah. There's a lot of good tension and good suspense in it. The cat
you mean
and mouse.
High tension?
Yes, high tension, yeah. Yeah, the cat and mouse is done really well.
Yeah. He's after her and she's hiding.
Mm-hmm.
So Alexia is upstairs sleeping with earplugs in and misses the whole thing until the killer wakes her up.
Surprise!
Maria hides in the bedroom closet until the mother crawls in, looking for the phone also. The killer then cuts her throat right in front of Maria, still hiding. Mm-hmm. It's another good gore shot, and the killer then saws her hand off, spraying blood everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any point to the hand? He just wanted to do it.
Because he felt like it. It's what he's into, this sort of thing.
Maria finds Alexia, but she's chained up and can't get the chain open. Meanwhile, little Tom runs out into the cornfield, and the killer goes after him with a shotgun. We hear a shot, and there's no more little Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're like 20 minutes into this thing, and we're down to 2 people left, Maria and Alexia.
And the guy. Yes.
Rest of the family's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Maria finally finds a phone, but the line's been cut. The guy then carries Alexia out to his truck. Maria grabs a knife from the kitchen and hides in the back of the truck. She's going to stab him.
Thinking she's going to be clever, except he just shuts the door.
He goes around the back and shuts the door. He doesn't know she's in there. The guy locks the back door and drives off with both girls in the back. and he smiles as he looks at the photos of all the girls he's collected in the past.
Ew.
And he's got a really, really creepy smile.
Yeah, he's a creepy guy. He was well cast.
Well cast, yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, he's good at this.
Mm-hmm.
Good in this.
Yeah.
Doesn't say a lot, but he's good.
Yeah.
They stop at a gas station, and Maria tells the guy inside to call the police. Then she goes and hides in the back. The guy acts a little weird, and the killer knows what's going on. He gives him an axe through the chest. Then he steps on the guy's back, driving the axe in deeper. Just to add a little extra injury there.
More blood. Yeah.
The killer locks all the doors and starts to hunt for whoever it was the clerk was looking at. She gets out, though.
Oh, I think he knows who it is by that
Yeah.
point. I think he knows it's her that's stowed away in the back. And, yeah.
Finally-
more cat and mouse.
Yeah, finally the guy drives off, and Maria gets to a phone and calls the police. Unfortunately, she can't tell the police where she is, so they can't help. It's just one of those generic gas stations with no
She's
sign
up in the
out
middle
front.
of nowhere, and she don't know.
She takes the clerk's car and goes off in pursuit. Before long, it becomes a battle between this old truck and her sports car. Unfortunately, she winds up upside down in the forest with a burning car. She gets out and limps over to a nearby greenhouse. She grabs a big stick and wraps it in barbed wire, like Lucille in The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's ready for him.
Mm-hmm.
She whacks him with a rock and then the barbed wire stick. When he falls
Graphically.
down, she just keeps on beating.
Mm-hmm.
He still doesn't die, so she smothers him with a plastic bag. Then there's a twist. The killer's not really dead, and he has a huge concrete saw.
Mm.
He then chases Alexia through the woods, Texas chainsaw style.
Run.
The first 25 minutes I thought was really kind of boring. A lot of setup.
A little bit too much.
Until
maybe,
the guy drives up to the house, it's a little on the boring side. Haute tension is just French for high tension, and this movie does fit that name. Once the killings finally begin, it's just one long game of cat and mouse. The killings are all very creative, especially the last few. The blood, gore...
Did you know that hiding in a car does not keep you away from a concrete saw? No.
Just say it.
If this ever happens to you, don't think the car's going to protect you.
The blood, gore, and makeup effects in this are simply awesome. I usually don't like straight-up slasher films, but because of the tension here, it is very good, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
It's not predictable.
Yeah.
Well, everybody dies, ish.
Well, yeah.
But, that happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it was very good, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And not too long.
Even having it spoiled,
Well, we didn't say what the big twist
the
was.
ending.
So.
Twist? There's a twist?
There's a twist.
Oh.
And that's our show.
Yes, it is.
Thanks for joining us. Stop in at horrorguys.com for news and horror updates, to comment on the podcast, or to contact us. We would love to hear your suggestions for other movies to watch. We're always looking for feedback from listeners, so talk to us.
If you're an indie movie maker and want to give us a preview copy to review, we'll do that.
Share the podcast. Talk about it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Contact us on Twitter.
Yeah.
And we'll be around next week looking for more.
Mm-hmm.
Want to watch some movies next week?
Yeah, I think we should.
How about The Invisible Woman from 1941?
Which I think is more of a comedic.
I think it is
than
too.
Horror. Yeah.
It's still considered in the series.
Universal things.
Yeah.
Still part of their series, but yeah. Bracing myself for humor.
Yeah. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Quatermass in the Pit from 1967, 10 years after the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
The very new movie Don't Breathe from 2016, and the international The Eye from 2002.
And this will be interesting because I've seen the American remake of The Eye.
You know what country this is?
Spain, I think. I think it's a Spanish
All
film.
right then.
Yeah.
Check out our Twitter feed at Horror Bulletin and our group Horror Guys Podcast on Facebook. And of course, we're at horrorguys.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Brian.
I'm Kevin.
And we'll see you next week.
See ya.